At the apartment, Wendy tells Tripp she thought he was over her. He did too. But then he talked to Paulina and realized that wasn't the case. While she and Johnny aren't exclusive, Wendy doesn't know what to say. He suggests they stop talking and kisses her. Wendy pulls away. She knows something is happening between them, but she cares about Johnny too. Tripp asks her on a real date. If she's not feeling it after that, they'll return to being just friends. Johnny finds Light at the bistro. Light relays that Gabi's supposed to be having a business meeting there. Johnny glibly asks if he's worried she's hooking up with Stefan. Lai orders him to mind his own business. Johnny willed if Lee promises to stop taunting him about Wendy and Tripp. Lai suggests they bury the hatchet for Wendy's sake. He adds that Wendy and Tripp seem to be just friends. As they sit for a drink, Johnny says he plans to bring Wendy to dinner there tomorrow night. Lai wants him to remember that Wendy isn't as experienced as he is. Johnny says it's different with Wendy. He hasn't felt this way about anyone since his divorce. Lai wishes them nothing but the best. In the square, Paulina tells Abe she went to the hospital because she had a panic attack. She fills him in on the threatening note, which she is confident came from Sloane. Furious, Abe tells Paulina to go home and rest. It's time he handles Sloane himself. At her place, Sloane fills out a request for a restraining order. Eric wonders if that's necessary. Sloane insists it is after Paulina accused her of sending a note made with cutout magazine letters. Eric eyes a pair of scissors atop a stack of magazines. Sloane leaves to drop the request off to a judge. Alone, Eric looks through the magazines, but doesn't find anything cut out. An irate Abe bangs on Sloane's door. Eric answers and defends Sloane when Abe accuses her of harassing Paulina. He asks if Eric truly believes she's innocent. Eric's expression indicates doubt. Abe wonders if Eric is really going to stay neutral when Sloane is coming after his loved ones. Eric calls Abe family, but he barely knows Channel and Paulina. Eric explains that he empathized with Sloane when he thought Marlena died because her loss was greater than his. Abe declares that the Eric Brady he watched grow up would never be taken in by a woman like Sloane Peterson. Paulina bumps into Sloane in the square and learns about the restraining order. A crowd gathers as the women bicker. After Sloane taunts her about Lani being in prison, Paulina has trouble breathing. Sloane scoffs as Paulina tries to catch her breath. Sloane yells at her some more and walks off. In the wine cellar, Stefan and Gabi make out. They revel in finally being together where no one can find them. They sit for a meal the DiMera chef prepared. Stefan shares that Nicole and EJ think he's upstairs with Melinda. Gabi worries about what the DA will want in return. He assures Gabi he made it clear she is the only woman for him. Gabi can't lose him again. Stefan vows she won't, but Gabi recalls he said that before and ended up in the morgue. Also, he could have picked a better spot for romance. He reminds her this is where they first got real about their feelings. Gabi remembers and is grateful for the journey that led her into his arms.